Our next guest, Tim Ferriss, has written 3 bestsellers. His first book, The 4-Hour Workweek, has become a contemporary classic. The 4-Hour Body has changed how people look at diet and exercise, and he's here to talk about his newest book, The 4-Hour Chef. Let's take a look at a quick video. Welcome, Tim Ferriss. Hi, Tim.
Nice to see you.
So my first question is, what's it like back in the changing room with all the Victoria's Secret angels?
I've never felt shorter and uglier in my life. It's
Tim.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
of course it's fun.
It's quite, yeah. Yeah, what a brand, huh?
Yeah, I know. For a Long Island boy, you know?
Yeah,
I'm happy
you've
to
done
be
good. You've done
no
good.
more rat tail. I'm happy to be here.
That's great, Tim. So most people know you for the 4-hour work week. My God, I almost forgot. Everyone knows but me, the 4-hour work week. But you have a very unique approach to the way you do things. And I wanted you to just give us a little bit of background of who you are and how you even started being a best-selling author.
Totally accidental. I never planned on being an author, ever. And I suppose the lunatics are running the asylum in a way. But I started off experimenting as a human guinea pig with collegiate wrestling. So I had to lose, let's say, 20 to 30 pounds a week to compete in the weight class I wanted to compete in. And then with language learning, I went to Japan as an exchange student at 15 and started playing around with language learning and trying to figure that out. And most recently, I've been experimenting and advising startups, everything from Facebook, Twitter, Evernote, Uber, blah, 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 in Silicon Valley. And I just started writing down all these crazy adventures and lessons learned.
But the 4-hour work week, I mean, what's the whole premise behind that? Because you talk about how you can do things with a little bit of effort to have a rich and meaningful life. So what is the premise behind that?
The basic premise is to increase your per hour productivity as much as possible, and then you can do what you like with your time. And there are a few ways to do that. Side note, in terms of determination, it's turned down by 26 publishers. Now it's in 35 languages. Yeah, it's just incredible. Yeah. So
you hear that story though from other authors. You just have to be determined to keep going and going, and you did that, and it became. Yeah, you're a guru among writers. I mean, you have quite a following.
Been very fortunate. And the key lesson to take away from all of the books is a principle called the 80-20 principle. And that means studying the best in the world to find the 20% of activities or tools that give you 80% or more of the results that you want. And so I try to do all of the studies and experiments so my readers don't have to.
Well, that's great. I know a lot of people follow you because you're always coming up with new things and they want to know what you're doing. You just did a book called The 4-Hour Chef.
I did.
And why did you decide to do a cooking book? I mean, where was that in your list
I have
of
no
to-dos?
qualifications to write about food, which was perfect because my readers have been asking me for a book on accelerated learning for 4 or 5 years. And I wanted to choose cooking because it had beaten me so many times in the past. I'd quit so many times in the past. And I wanted to use my journey through learning that to teach how to learn languages in 8 to 12 weeks, how to learn to shoot a 3-pointer in a weekend if you want, or swim, or whatever it might be, so people wouldn't be as fearful of trying these things they've put off.
What does it say on the cover of the book? Because I love that saying.
The quote?
Yeah.
Or the subtitle?
No, the subtitle.
The subtitle is The Simple Path to Cooking Like a Pro, Learning Anything, and Living the Good Life.
So it's not just a cookbook, it's just about, it's a life book.
It's a cookbook of life hacks disguised as a cookbook for food.
I love. And you worked with a lot of famous chefs and amazing people all over the world. And one of the people that submitted a recipe that you did for your book is one of our Victoria's Secret angels, Alessandra Ambrosio.
Indeed.
And she's here today, and she's got her cooking best outfit on. It's what I would wear in a kitchen. Allie is here to make the salad with you.